Here we go.
Oh,
Ha!
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
She failed. Ha ha.
Ruby,
And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From the Covey Cove to the Oracle Park lights. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou keep the fire burning bright. Fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us. Breaking down the moments, from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou with the fan base pride. Talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go Giants. Yes, yes, yes. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou, breaking it down. All Giants all the time.
Welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live series finale between the Giants and the Reds. The Giants had it in hand, right? What was it? The eighth inning, right? Was it the eighth inning or the ninth? Oh, God, I can't even know. It was the ninth inning, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the ninth inning. What am I talking about? They give up 7. They were up 9-3.
You are correct,
9-3. 9-3. And they give up 7, count them, 7 runs in that top half of the ninth to go down 10-9. And Lou, he's getting on it. He's on it. And I tell you what, here, I'll put this up. Alex Pavlovich tweeted it out. The Giants lost 10-9 failing to pick up the first sweep. This is the first time in franchise history. If I'm not mistaken, if we're talking franchise, we're going back to New York, right? That they lost when leading by 6 runs in the ninth inning. What a season. Hey, I mean, this, and look, this is the time you bring in Spencer Vivens, right? When you got a 6-run lead, this is when you're supposed to bring him in. I know, Glenn, what do you think, man? You're muted. You're muted. Look at that. You're so out of sorts.
I was so bent out of shape, I had the thing, because I didn't know what was going to fly out of my mouth in your soliloquy there. No sweep for you. Get out.
You like that? That was pretty
I
good,
like
huh?
that.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Jesus, Eric.
There's no words. I had everything typed out. It was beautiful. It was a work of art with my word pictures, as they will. And then I just had to wipe it all out, and all I said is no words. No words. And then, of course, I threw in the soup Nazi and no soup for you, or no sweet for you. Honestly, Glenn.
I'm honest. I don't know what to say, man. It's Giants baseball. But baseball giveth and baseball taketh away.
Ooh,
I remember we had a game like this in the ninth inning earlier this year, Eric. Things have a way of equaling out. Now, if we could only equal it out with another, 24 wins? Something like that? If we could pick up 24 wins and get to 500, everything would be okay, I guess. My God, did you see that, Oppo? Did you see the home run?
Oh, that was a holy moly.
I remember
the ninth inning.
I watched the Reds broadcast today, and off the bat, he's like, that might be a splash hit. I'm like, think?
Dude, it was halfway in the cove.
The kayakers had to go, woo, woo, get their exercise to get over to get it. Anyway, I don't know. We're just having some fun today because this is Giants baseball, and all you got to do is laugh. Oh, poor Liam. Poor Liam gets on the plane for 12, 13 hours to see this crap.
He just
crap.
landed a couple of hours ago. He might be sleeping. He landed a couple of hours
I
ago.
might stay at the pizza shop and enjoy some pizza, and you guys go to the game tomorrow.
I said that in the green room. I was like, Lou, sell your tickets. We'll just hang out at Long Bridge because we'll hang out with some good friends and we can watch the game from there and then just do whatever the hell you want to do because this was, I mean, what? Lou, what'd you think, man? You've seen a lot of Giants baseball in your life.
Well, he's an old fella, so he can, okay. He said it. Way to go, Eric.
Not super shocking because I've been saying all year, I don't want anyone from this bullpen back. If you remember last weekend, we probably said, hey, there's like 5 or 6 guys. Nobody deserves to be back. The other thing is, I told you guys 3 months ago, I never want to see a certain person ever in a Giants uniform. He's a curse. He's horrible. And Ryan Walker was in again. The Giants, stop falling in love with these guys. It's okay if you DFA them. Move on. And, I just think it was one of those things. And, it's Giants baseball. Nothing like it because you never know what you're going to expect. And today was one of those where, first of all, smallest crowd I've ever seen for a day game.
That was small.
Maybe 12,000. I don't know what they said 24. That means 12. And I think they're all sort of shocked right now.
That's true.
Because of what happened.
And someone was texting me and they're like, how come they're not booing? And I was like, well, there's very few people in the stands, but that's like more than that. I think they were shocked. I don't think they understood what was happening before their eyes. And look, let's start from the beginning. First inning, Tony Vitello gets ejected. Now look, there's right and wrong in here. First off, it wasn't a check swing, guys. It was a check swing. The umpire ruled correctly. Suarez did not swing. He checked it, and the umpire made the right call. So for Tony Vitello to go bark, all right, that wasn't. He was in the wrong. Okay. Now that being said, the home plate umpire going out there and giving the quick toss, that was uncalled for. There was no reason for that. That's why I'm saying that both parties were right and wrong. Okay, Tony Vitello, you want to argue it? That's fine. But I didn't think he deserved to get a quick freaking toss from the home plate umpire.
You don't know what he said. He must have said something. He must have said
he was dropping
F-bombs.
F-bombs. He was dropping F-bombs. Yeah, he was.
He must have just really pissed off.
You're not allowed to argue a check swing or a ball strike thing. That's the rule. You're not allowed to go to the umpire and say it. Now, he did it from a distance and he said it. But the other thing, too, is that home plate umpire was only doing what was right because he was ineffective the whole time. The Giants sort of got lucky on a few ABSs that were called strike 3 that literally were, a foot outside. And they gave it to Webb and he was erratic the whole game. But, I don't think
usually the umpire will give a warning and say, hey, just knock the shit off. And they didn't even do that. They just immediately tossed. And I was like, nah.
He must have said something pretty good.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But
or maybe he was beaking already something, This reminds me, Lou, of 1979. Remember the album Highway to Hell?
Of course.
Yeah, AC/DC. The Giants were shot down in flames today, baby.
Dude. I mean,
and did you ever get a collectible, Eric? You know I'm a big collector, right? I got it. Yeah. You can try to quit collecting, dude. You can take me out of the collecting world, but you can't take the collecting world out of me. And when you get something, especially a decal, a sticker, a bumper sticker, something like that, I'm as guilty, man. The collecting bug. Bernice is like, where are you going to... There's a lot of my collectibles. She asked, where are you going to stick that? But anyway, I got this sticker, and I don't want to use it because, it'll wear out. And, you don't want to... Boy, I'm saving this because I figure I got 5-6 years left in this one, man. I got to hold on to that. Dom, I'm holding on to that, baby, because nobody likes it. And I'm going to get some mileage out of this sticker. I gave the others... Dom... First of all, I need you to send me a price list. I want some merch done, and you never respond. I'm going to have to go to somebody else, man. And you can send me a few more. Whoops. This is how the Giants... See, this is the Giants. This is how the Giants live, man. Nobody likes... Actually, I do like it. If you came for entertainment, Eric, you're being entertained.
Yeah, we're being entertaining. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Hey, Eric and Glenn, When you go to the game tomorrow night, just ask Tony V what he said. You'll be close enough.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm going to
Let Liam, let Liam do it.
I don't get those seats very often. I'm going to sit there and keep my mouth shut, Lou. Lou, you've been prone to. I think Lou should do the talking on behalf of us.
And then me and Glenn can just look at each other like,
I go, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
No, we wouldn't do that. But I don't even know. And
I might let go a few. Where's Wilmer? Where's Wilmer? I'm gonna let a few of those go. Anyway.
But you know, it's sad because the team played pretty good defense and they hit the ball. We had 3 home runs. Devers and Cox and Wickham. I mean, it's like, come on, man. You're telling me you.
And how about Gilbert almost hitting a grand slam? How about Gilbert almost hitting a grand slam? Gilbert,
big ass double off the wall, man. And Webb pitches 6 innings, only gives up 2 runs, struck out 6. He was in some trouble in that first inning, but he got himself out of it. And what do? Oh Lord.
Well, we were going to get a show. Who are we going to watch tomorrow now? I thought we were getting to see.
I know. They moved Webb up to make sure they could get the sweep.
They moved Webb up to get the sweep.
We're probably getting a bullpen game. That's what
we're getting Landon Roop tomorrow.
Roop tomorrow?
Roop tomorrow.
So they were just trying. See, they're trying to steal a win.
Yeah, they're trying to get that
bite
sweep,
them in the ass.
Man. Come on, man. This is just terrible. Look, we all know the team is bad, but my goodness, what do we do?
And what did you say off the top of the show, Eric? Something about when was this? Is the biggest win since when, or in
franchise history
against
collapse.
Franchise history. They have never blown a 6-run lead in the 9th ever in their entire history.
Wow! Don't quote me, but I think I heard on the Reds broadcast the Reds haven't done this since like 1900.
Yeah, so, I don't know what the Reds did. Maybe you said you were.
They played more games, so it's probably happened. I think it was 1900.
But the Reds are terrible. The Reds are terrible.
Eric, I hate to point something out to you. The Giants are just
I know. No, 100%. I get it. I'm just saying you had it in hand.
Oh, you're killing me.
It in hand. Yeah, Tart Hills.
Got to take.
What are we going to do tomorrow, man? Tomorrow is just going to be so. Oh man,
boy! As long as the pizza's good and the beer's cold, I'm happy.
I know. Oh my gosh!
If the ticker's still going by then, holy cow!
Oh, dude, it's just incredible. But you know what? There was some a cool tidbit out there as the game was going on here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. The only players. This is again from Alex Pavlovich. With more home runs than Rafael Devers since the start of May are PCA and Schwarber. Might get close to he might get close to 40. We might see 40 home runs from Rafael Devers if he keeps it up. He's on a heater right now. How long he can keep it up is a different story, but man, Rafael Devers is playing some really good
baseball. Nothing like having something to cheer for with a team that is
well, that's all we got, man. That's all we got. Honestly, that's all we freaking got right now. That's it.
And I bet he's pretty happy about it, too. A real ball player would say, I don't care about the accolades. I want to be on a winner. So,
unbelievable. It's unfreaking believable, dude. Sadly, reliever Smith isn't it? Well, today was this is his worst game probably since Colorado.
Lou, I got a plan for tomorrow.
He's now 0-5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a reliever,
the Giants.
Yeah.
Guys, I got a big plan for tomorrow. Now, Lou, I don't know if you're aware of this. Eric's got some experience. Eric is actually throwing out a first pitch, so maybe they can call on Eric. Eric's familiar with the 90.
You want me to go get it?
60 feet 6 inches, and he's familiar with the mound. So
hold on, I'll go grab it. Hold on one sec.
He's got a picture. I'm surprised he's not like Armand at arm's reach right there. So, Lou, this was an absolute debacle today, as only the Giants can do. And like I said earlier, baseball is a funny thing. It gives and it takes away, because we did the same thing to a ball club earlier this year, scoring 8 or 9 in an inning in the 9th, and we walked it off. And
we were down 8 runs, and we scored in the 8th and the 9th, and we won it on Eldridge grand.
Who was that against? I know time has flown. Who was that against? Guys, who was that against?
Was it Colorado?
No, could have been. No. It was somebody it shouldn't have happened.
like a
Guys, do you
Cleveland
remember
team.
who we had that big comeback against? But again, here we are.
Here's the one thing I was upset about. You
Mhm.
could tell
Jeez,
none of those guys had it. That's where I don't give a shit. You got to go out and calm the guy down. That's how important the catcher's position is. You got to go down. You got to talk about it. Hey, listen, we're still up 5. You can't walk anybody. Even if you give up a homer, we still win. And I think the catching position, that is such a big key. You got to come out.
I'm gonna tell you something, Lou. He hit it on something because I'm gonna tell you something. Before the grand slam by Eugenio Suarez, remember they walked the guy before. They should have challenged. Why didn't he challenge? That ball was almost a full ball within the strike zone, and you're not gonna tap your head in the 9th inning. You had two challenges, man. I don't know. I didn't, dude. That was a mistake by the catcher because again. Would have
the coaches got to tell them, hey, challenge. I know you only have like 3 seconds, but yeah, you had 2 available.
Now
what are you going to do? Take them home?
I don't know if that would have changed. He may have still walked them, but man, use the challenge. It's there for a reason. It's the 9th inning, man.
And I know the little things that will fall through the cracks in a game like this with so many oddball things happening. But again, was it not Giants baseball? What the hell? L.A. De La Cruz has got a cannon, man, for an arm. And what were they doing sending Kinsner or whatever the hell his name is down the line? He was out by another 8-footer. You're out. The catcher had enough time to get back over the line, tag him. They piss away too many opportunities, first of all.
True. But the teammate picked him up. Because Shea Whitcomb came up next and then hit a 2-run
Doesn't matter, Eric. Tyler Stevenson scored the run in the 9th inning, gave them the lead, and they won by a run. So at the end of the day, where was that runner at home plate? Should never have been sent.
I hear
never been sent.
That's true.
But it's happened. So it's not just the players. It doesn't matter. It's third base coaches. It's freaking everybody. It's Lou. It's everybody.
I tell you what, though. But when you get to the 9th inning, it shouldn't matter when you have a 6-run freaking lead. If you got a 6-run freaking lead in a 9th inning, you shouldn't lose. I mean, come on. You should.
Yeah, but you need a bullpen to accomplish said mission.
You can have this guy pitching in the 9th inning.
Lou.
You can have this guy pitching in the 9th inning. And then guess what? I probably could have saved a couple of runs. My God,
is that Dodger Stadium? Are you sneaking off to L.A.? Where was that?
Pacific Bell Park.
Oh, nice. God, early. I see the scoreboard.
Yep, that was
Pac Bell, and then what? AT&T.
That's the old scoreboard. Look at that. That's before it got all digitized here. Let me get that.
I like that look.
Look at that. And the boys in the back. The guy who won. I don't know if you could see it. It says on behalf of Philip Hustad, he won the Albertsons sweepstakes. So he was going to throw the free. He goes, I don't want to throw out the first pitch.
You wearing a Red Sox jersey, man? I got to get
is that the Giants pitcher behind you?
No, that's yeah, no kidding, right? But, that's his 2 sons. So the deal is like, hey, you can go throw out the first pitch. Just give the ball to my son. That's like, deal, no problem. So that was a lot of fun.
You got a picture out of it. That's cool, Eric.
Yeah, it was good times, man. It was fun.
What year? What year? Well, you're going
right around
back
2005. I think it's a 2005, right around there.
Wow.
To many moons ago. It was fun, man. It was a fun day.
You've aged well then. You haven't gotten over any cliff yet, so that's good. Unlike Lou and I. Geez, this team's aging, Lou and I. My God.
But yeah,
Liam may come to town 20 years old. He may leave like 46. Who knows? Poor guy. Is he in town yet? He's got to be.
He's in town. Night. Yeah.
Has he messaged you? Where is he hanging today?
He should be in the sunset somewhere. He might be sleeping, to be honest with you. That's quite the trip. I texted him around noon. Yeah, right around noon. Good. I said, hey, did you get in safe? And he's like, I'm an hour out of landing. I was like, oh, wow. So, yeah, I gave him the information to Longbridge Pizza, so he knows where it's at. So it should be a lot of fun. Again,
some people today, Eric, are saying this is on coaching. This is on Eric. They got no bullpen, and the ones they do are no good. I blame the pitching today. Eric, to steal your line from last year. We can't jump. We can't waver. The manager's not out there pitching to like 9 batters in the 9th inning and not able to get a freaking out. It's the pitchers. They suck. So don't too many
Pitchers
people are
suck.
gonna blame this on it's the coaching, Eric. It's a goddamn coaching today. No, it's not.
No, today was the
Not.
players. No, it wasn't. The only thing I would say, you already talked about it. Their base coach shouldn't have sent Kisner. That was a boo-boo. But yeah, you got to go out there and look. When you have a 6-run freaking lead, you should be able to get out of that son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was amazing. They give up the homer
So
and
hot
then the
here.
grand slam, and they're still up. You know?
Yes, and they're still up.
Yeah.
What's it like up in Galt, Eric? I don't know about Lou's way, but down here, right in the heart of the city,
hot.
Holy crap! I'm in the nice, cool area, and I'm dying over here today. Not a cloud in the sky, Lou. Not a cloud in the sky here, and it is. I keep fogging up here.
Do you remember Good Morning Vietnam? When
Good morning, Vietnam.
remember in Robin Lee, it's hot. It's damn hot.
How hot is it?
That's what it is. It's damn hot.
It's hot enough. I need Pepsi early in the morning.
He's like, you got a window? Open it up. It's hot. Oh, good stuff.
Oh shit, we're going off the rails. We're only 21 minutes into the show,
Dude, I mean, come on. What are we? They blew it. They ain't gonna get a save. They ain't gonna get a sweep. The sweep's done. This was it was set up for them, man. It was
You're up
set up
6
so
runs.
nice.
You're at home. You have web pitching. You have every advantage, and you still can't close. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. And then if they win today, tomorrow night would have been the first time going for 4 wins. You know, it was like it was all set up, but it just wasn't meant to be. Serendipity. Things happen for a reason.
Serendipity. Now there's a good movie.
Yeah, that's a good word, man. Because this was god awful. If there is one game that epitomizes San Francisco Giants for the season, today is it. The pitching, it was just absolutely atrocious. And but the thing is, it was atrocious after Webb left the game. For 6 innings, it was great.
I've heard that.
You used the word epitomize. Eric, we got that guy. I'd rather. Could we please get somebody like that guy?
Yeah, right. Yeah, come on.
Come on.
That's. Whew.
Come on, the reincarnation of
Yeah,
Christie.
I hear you. Unfortunately.
Christie's cookies. I'd take some of those right now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, Eric.
Look,
It's funny, I started the morning show by saying, this is great. We can always go an hour and a half talking about the Giants. The chat's so involved. Jesus, Eric. I'm going to be out of here in 7 minutes.
I do remember from the morning show, Glenn said, you can't hold this Reds team. They're going to blow
I said
them
10
up,
runs,
and
I
they're gonna
believe,
score
did I
10
not?
runs. Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Check the tape. I said they'd score 10. I didn't say the Giants would score 9, though.
Yeah, right?
None of us did.
No,
Nah,
none of us
nope.
did.
You know what? This is sort of like our bullpen in a hole, you know, and we've been kidding about it where when the bullpen comes in, it's almost like, oh, my God, turn the channel. You know, it's like
It is, Lou.
It's one of those things. It's just a slow death, and you know how it's going to wind up.
You know.
And
You
that's how
know.
it
You
was
can
today.
sit next to the guy and you can tell him. I've done that. I was at a game a couple of years ago in San Diego. We were up like 4-1, and they brought in the pitching, and I went, it's over now. He goes, yeah, might as well leave. You're going to win. I go, oh, no. We're going to lose. And sure enough, he goes, how did you call that? I go, I've watched this team far too many years.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think, Eric, you know, we talked about this on last night's show. What are they going to do to make this team better? You know, we have so many holes. You know, we said, I think you got to spend money on pitching, and you got to get a 7th and 8th inning guy. I've been saying this. I don't want any of these guys back. You know, why? Why do I want any of our guys on the bullpen? Okay. They've had their tryouts. We need better. And I'm sorry, you know, all these guys in the chat. Oh, our farm system. Have you guys noticed the only 2 pitchers are the guys we just drafted? There's nobody else, you know, and they're going to be at least 3 years away. So we have nobody in AAA, nobody in AA.
Come on, Lou.
You know?
Listen to Senior. We got Buster's got a plan.
Well, I tell you, I mean, this is miserable right now because you're talking about, right? Look, you have to have in real quick in AAA, you have to have quote unquote journeymen, right? For in the event of emergency, break glass. You have to have some of those guys. You're not going to have all your studs and in AAA. Bivens is one of those guys. But to your point, what you're saying, Lou, as far as Ryan Walker, what did Ned say? There's got to come to a time where you got to say, you know what? It's time just to cut bait. I'm paraphrasing, but you got to cut bait. Walker just isn't the guy. How many times do we have to see it, right? Right, Lou? How many times? Now,
it's like a bad nightmare. It
yes,
keeps coming
exactly.
back and forth. I don't understand it.
It's all they got,
It's okay
though.
to move them on. So now we're back
All
to
they got.
25 under. It's like, and then we got a team, Arizona, that needs these games.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
gonna be tough. You know,
I know.
Jeez, it's tough at the
we'll
best
see
of
what
times to get
Liam
sacked.
will finally see why I'm getting gray hair doing this show. It wasn't about all the $1 million signing bonus to do this show. I got gray hair because watching the Giants, because I have to, is giving me ulcers, gray hair. I mean, it's just incredible.
Oh my God! As a matter of fact, who is pitching? Jose Cabrera. Who the hell is he?
Got Jose Cabrera.
I don't even know who he's terrible, but you know what that means. You know what the hell that means. Oh, real quick, you know what? I got to do a quick shout. I was thinking about this earlier today, and I don't know how many people, for those of you who've been following the news, I don't know how many people are in the chat who are from Nepal. I think it's probably very few, if none. But again, oh my gosh, thoughts and prayers to those affected in that terrible flood. I don't know if you guys saw any of the images. I have never seen a flood such as that. I mean, it's absolutely devastating, Lou. If you go out there and look at the Nepal flood, you'll see some of the clips. Again, because you're in the mountainous area, supposedly there was an earthquake and there was a glacier probably had a dam with water behind it, and it let loose, and it literally took out an entire villages.
What
And
year was that?
It was yesterday.
Oh, well, okay.
It was yesterday.
I was unaware.
And
There
if
was
you
a
look at
lot
some of the video,
of news. A lot of
you
news in
see-
the last few days.
you see all these people running for their lives, and they had no chance. None chance. I mean, it's absolutely terrible. Again, for those of you, if you have any family that are in Nepal, again, thoughts and prayers to.
Isn't Nepal
to
a big area?
It's a small country, but you're out there in the middle of the freaking Himalayas.
And
you got a
getting
bunch
there
of
to
glaciers.
help out is probably brutal.
That's not going to be easy.
I'm
Exactly.
thinking of Naples. Yesterday, Lou was tossing bouquets in the direction of the late and so great, highly talked about on any radio station I flipped around to today. Sports Radio, KMBR. I know I'm a glutton for punishment. I tuned in and listened to them for 2 hours this morning, and all I heard was music clips and cuts, and rightly so,
Dolly.
of Dolly Parton. And today, Lou, one of the greats, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Oh, he was great.
Unbelievable.
Let's do the time warp, baby.
Yeah, I was going to say the
And have
time
a
warp.
toast a
One
little
of his
Pepsi to
latest
those.
films. The one with Home
dressed-
Alone Part 2.
Oh, he was great.
Concierge.
The concierge, he was great.
He got a little crazy
fantastic
when he
in
did
that.
the clown one. The young people would know what that
It.
Yeah. It.
He was the original at the, what is it, Pennywise.
That movie scared me when he goes
Stephen
into like
King.
the underground there and like
Yeah.
Jeez,
He was one of the greats all
Dude.
over. But of course, Rocky Picture Show, still one of the probably most popular midnight shows of all time. I mean, that's what they used to show Friday, Saturday night. Everybody knew it. It was just unbelievable. So
How many times have you seen it, Lou?
Probably about 16. I always sit on the side. I never sit in front. I got my rice ready to throw at people. And
yeah, it's a big cult thing, right?
yeah,
Crackers,
it's a big
rice.
thing,
Oh
so,
yeah, Lou.
Yeah,
That's big.
It's a damn shame. And unfortunately, because it wasn't long ago, he had a stroke, right? A few years ago.
Oh, he's in bad health.
Yeah. And it, like half his face was, and I know he had an interview not that long ago too, and he really didn't want to talk or anything, you know what I'm saying? But then he had an interview, and his speaking voice was so fantastic, dude. It was just, he was good, man.
You never know, Eric.
Huh?
Could be one of us tomorrow. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah.
Dolly had to cancel her tour.
Yeah.
I know Dolly was going to play in Vegas. They canceled. You know what, Eric? This is why they invented the world famous Tommy Margarita. You could be down, depressed, but just one sip of that. And I've had Glenn next to me and maybe a little shot of G4. And you know what? You can move on. We still have our health.
Oh my God! Lou saw me perk up like I was, I was dancing in between the seats, and that was a great. Which night was that, Lou? That was we had a few. Eric, I can't wait to see you there. We got to do that soon. Is Liam going to be dropping by?
We'll have to talk to him tomorrow and see what his plans are. I know you guys may be able to get down there and do something maybe on Friday or Saturday. I know it depends on what your guys' schedule looks like.
Yeah, I think
I'll even
he's
take
going
the 38
to
to get
the
there.
doubleheader.
38?
He's doing that. Yeah, 38
38,
Gary. He's got
Oh,
tickets
geez.
and everything. He's got his fan club. If he can't make it, he can't make it. The problem is, do you really want to watch 4 straight Giant games? Just throwing that out.
Just throwing it out there. Speaking of which, hey, thanks for teeing that up, Lou. Let's take a little breather. There's our proud sponsor. Then look at this. Liam has chimed in. Saturday night, I'm free. There you go. So instead of going to see a game, hang out at Tommy's
Well,
Mart.
remember, they got the doubleheader.
Yeah, exactly. So Saturday night, he's good to go.
See.
So
See how he feels watching
all right,
these
sounds
boys.
good. What's up, Liam? Did you catch any of the game? I know he wasn't live because he was flying. He was on his way over here. So, oh man, Taco Town. Hey guys, currently traveling. We'll start the stream from the beginning. Thanks for continuing to do the show. Appreciate that, Taco Town. Shit's making me hungry. Every time I see that avatar, it gets me hungry, man.
Don't worry, Eric. Don't worry. Apparently, the cookies are on the baking tray as we speak.
Yeah, dude,
Tomorrow.
that's a fact, dude. We're gonna be coming out of Longbridge tomorrow, freaking stuffed, dude. My gosh. What do we? Hey, guy, I guess I probably should ask you. We gonna do a little pregame tomorrow, guys? What do you guys think? From Longbridge? Maybe?
I don't know. I can't speak for Lou. I'd be happy. Let's have a day with Liam.
I agree.
Take a day. We don't need to do post game. We don't do. I can do it if you pressure me, Eric, because I'm next door. I can run back.
No way. Let's
pressure.
enjoy.
Well, you know I gotta be there. I gotta be there for the drone show. It's Pokemon Day. Come on, you gotta see the drones.
Hey, as soon as that last out, then whoop.
You're out of there.
Who's
Who's coming down with you? You coming down on your own?
No, by myself. Be coming by myself.
So it's a long drive by yourself, isn't it? You can listen. I guess you'll listen to the post game show on the radio on the way home.
Well, yeah, I might. We'll see. I'll throw it on KMBR, whatever, and see what's up.
Don't leave it there. You can put it there. Don't leave it there. Okay. Just saying.
But it's gonna be a good time. Again, I think Orange Man said he's gonna be down there. Aaron said he's gonna show up, and of course
they all want to meet. See, that's the power of Liam. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Liam's not just a 4-letter word, man. He's good.
Said didn't catch a game. Thank God. There you go. So right on.
Kid's good.
What time are we shooting for? Like 4 tomorrow? 3:34?
I was gonna show up around 3.
I gotta show up at least 4 because I'll be at the dentist. I'm in the chair at 3 and I'm gonna be like, I booked 3. I want to be in at 3. No.
I already got my parking reservation and ready to go, man. So
why didn't you give me a call?
No, it's all good.
It's your money.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No
you
worries.
big spender, you.
Well, you're not going to be there by the time I show up. That's why.
It don't matter. We can get you in.
Hey, no worries. It's all good.
I know. Eric, I know people, man.
I know people.
And plus, me and Eric remember what happened a month ago where somebody took your spot. She goes, well, I had nowhere else to park.
Oh, I remember that. That was a mess, huh? That was
Unbelievable.
a mess.
We're still kind of
Of
not so
course.
much Bernice. Me, every time I see this individual, I'm like, you dirty. I'm going to show some night. I'm going to take a picture down there because every time we drive into the parking place, we're in a parking garage. There's a big There's a sign, and it's got to be 4 feet by 3 feet. And as you drive in, all vehicles will be towed away. This is paid parking. Others will be towed away. And there's a number that. Oh, I didn't know anybody parks there. But I got to Bernice said, learn to let it go. It's like the Giants. I keep saying, I'm letting it go, but I still get pissed off. It hurts, man. And knowing, what's really starting to ache inside me? And Lou's talked about this. We're going to be doing this next year, the year after. Like, it's not like you have a bad game. Okay, tomorrow, it's all, we start we do in a way. But the long game, Eric, there's no fixing the long game.
The long
We're going to be we're going to be sitting here a year from today, August 26th, going, we suck. But there is a plan. So I'm happy about that. So there you go. I'm happy.
Oh. What?
Plus, I get to hang out with Eric and Lou. I mean, how can you not be happy?
Dude, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to is just hanging out with the people. Honestly.
Hey, guys, at least we weren't at the game. How bad would it have been if this was the game we took Liam?
Oh my God!
Well, it would have been a memory. Baseball.
It would have been a memory. There's
Great
no doubt
talking
about it.
points.
You would have got sunburnt for nothing.
Watch, he'll go tomorrow, and the highlight will be the drone show. I'm telling you, it'd be like, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Bryce Eldridge will be back tomorrow in the lineup. They said, so we get to see Bryce back in the lineup.
Jesus.
Wow.
Eric, I want to bring up something we talked about last night because there's not many talking points today. Okay, I hope you don't mind.
Yeah.
So I'm listening today, and I'm not going to get into specifics who they talked to, the interviews, the clips, but in the game of hockey and the game of football, especially football, and I've been around hockey, I know all the rules that pertain unless they've made changes in the last few years, but think of football, Eric. You remember back not so long ago, college football, pro football, even like kids in Oakland. You had 2-a-days, you're out in the heat. Well, then they took that away. You can't do 2-a-days. And then the collective bargaining, they can only practice apparently 2 days a week now. And I'm wondering, is baseball under the same pressure that the players are, again, getting coddled so much and the negotiations and collective bargaining, you're getting paid more to do less. Do you think these players, they're saying all the football injuries are because players are not built up. They don't have the stamina. They're not doing enough workouts to play the game. Do you think baseball's the same thing?
I don't know if it's there, but man, I hear on the radio sometimes when they talk about football, and I'm just kind of zoned out a little bit when I'm listening to that because I could care less. But when I hear, well, during this period, they could talk to people, but they can't talk to these people, but they could get together at this time. But when they do get together, they can't be in pads. But if they are in pads, they got this specific time. I'm like, what are you talking about? Dude, it's crazy in how they figure this stuff out. As you said, with the collective bargaining, I don't know if it's the same. I don't hear that with baseball.
That's
a good point. I wouldn't be surprised if it started going that way.
And I mean, I was entrenched, never missed a game, loved the sport, still do. Lou knows about that game. But when I was a young guy, you'd see guys on Lou, the offensive line players, and they'd have those the masks that hang down wide open and only a couple of bars, but they hang down here. They were in the trenches, Eric. Mm-hmm. They weren't happy unless they were busting backs and cracking skulls, and they played hard. They carried a lunchbox to work. They called it, I'm in the trench. They called it the trenches. Now you see offensive linemen, they're wearing freaking fur coats and diamonds.
Yeah, I know.
It's not the same. And I've heard interviews with some of the players who played for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on the local television and coverage of the team over the years. And they're the same way. They go, these guys are pansies. That's what he calls it. These guys are pansies. He goes, they wouldn't know a football player you want to see a football? He goes, I'm 69 years old. I come in the trenches with me, young man. I'll run roughshod.
It's different. It's different. Hey guys, give me. I'll be right back.
And now, even the game itself, Lou. I used to be such a big football fan, and I don't know. Maybe it's just different worries and things in life, and things to do, and hanging out with my wife, and she wants to do things and concerts and. But Lou, do you remember watching football back in the day? And you've seen enough Grey Cups where you go, my God, Glenn, they're playing in the snow again. They got 3, 4, 5 inches of snow they're trying to run around in.
No
and
excuses.
Mud, frozen.
It's all about winning.
Now it's all, they're all on these artificial turfs and indoor. Oh, you can't play. Oh, Lou, you realize, Lou, that you can't have a Super Bowl if you're an outdoor stadium. It's the domes that get. It's got to be all well presented and on an artificial turf. And I want to see them play and wrestle around in the mud and in the
Artificial
snow.
turf is killing players, ain't it?
Anyway, the games have changed. Baseball's included, Eric, in my opinion. And we talked about it this week about the arms, the pitching, and how guys can throw 140 10 years ago. And now, he's throwing. Eric, we got him on a 50-pitch limit. It's crazy.
It is. And the crazy thing is, even when they're young, they're throwing hard, but they throw hard, but are they getting the work in to build up that endurance, so to speak, right? And I don't know if that's what's happening. It seems like they're not. And
Senior says next year will suck too. So he knows that's part of the plan, Eric.
It's kind of
sucking next year. It's part of the plan.
Look, if you're just trying to do everything through the draft, it's the long game. It's going to be years away. But that being said, when you're focusing on the draft and your farm, it's a plan called hopes and dreams, because you just don't know. I'm pulling for these kids, okay? Don't get it twisted, guys. I want these young guys to come up and be huge parts of the organization. But one thing I will not do is I will not count my chickens before they're hatched, because no one knows. If they're producing in the lower levels, that's great. Let's see what happens once they get to the big leagues, because that's a totally different monster. Guys, I say this constantly. Even though these guys are having huge success, when you get to the big leagues, it's not the same. I say this over and over and over, and I will continue to say this. Until they show it in the big leagues, you just don't know what you have. And like I said, it's good to have hopes and dreams. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to dash anyone's positivity. But man, let's see what happens. How many times have we seen it? And again, I go over this exercise. How many times you talk about all these young kids coming up? Oh, these guys are going to be great. Well, guess what? They're not.
We talked about it.
They're not.
It's more like Dusty Spring. Hopes and dreams are one thing. It's more like Dusty Springfield, Lou. Wishing and hoping every year. Could you know what I say every preseason, Eric? Could be, might be. We hope.
Yeah,
it's the same every year.
It is.
This bullpen, they might be able to get the job done.
I mean,
they
look
might.
At the hype. Let's just talk about pitching. Recently, right? Carson was on. Wait till this guy comes up. Holy shit! Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
Before he got hurt, was he showing anything? Really? No. Kyle Crick, wait till this guy comes out. Oh boy,
you're really digging.
Tyler Beatty. Ooh, I'm just going back a few years, right? Maybe 10. And it just hasn't panned out. It just doesn't. Said we tried it. No, that's not true though, Senior. Sometimes it doesn't. Look at what the Dodgers are doing. They did it, and it's working for them. For the Mets, it isn't. Look, that's the thing with baseball. You just don't know. You just don't know. Sometimes you got to play the games. And look, you just sometimes you know what you're going to get, and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you're going to pay good money for guys who you think is going to be something, and they just ain't. And let's talk about it. When they signed Chapman, extended Chapman, I wasn't that great. I wasn't happy about that. I wasn't happy about it. They overpaid for him. Adames. I was on the fence. I was like, all right, you got the best available shortstop. But at that time, was he worth the money? No. You got to be able. It's okay to spend money. It depends. And Glenn, you've said this. Who are you spending your money on? That's what it is. right? And there's times you got to go out there and you got to spend money, but you also got to supplement it, of course, with what you have in your own organization.
I don't think Buster Posey spent the money on these 3 big contracts. You got to spend it. I'm going to use the term tried and tested. Matt Chapman, he's never what was his total? 84 RBIs in a season. That's as good as it gets. It's not tried and tested. Adames, I think Adames was more hype. Yes. They got in on the hype train, Eric.
They did.
I'm the new Pobo. I'm going to make a splash and get a little hype going.
They did.
And I tell you, I ride hard pretty on Senior here pretty bad, Eric, but he made a point. You spend the money in the wrong spot, it's hard to get out of.
Oh, it is. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And who got us in that? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see why I have an issue about going forward? Do you see why? And this is not just the bitch and complain. This is not just because I got an axe to grind. I don't. I have no axe to grind. But the same individual who signed Chapman and Adames is the same one we have to depend on building this team from that. Do you see why I have questions on whether or not the Giants can do this in the future? Until it's done, I'm going to have issue just because of what we've seen already.
That's what happens when you put somebody in charge that's never done it before.
And
you have a destination place where players want to play.
They weren't different makers. Everyone knew Chapman wasn't an offensive threat. He's good defensively.
Wasn't. Yes,
but
correct.
if you look at he had one good year, and that was when the ball was juice. He had one good offensive year. I'm sorry, but literally they bought him because who the manager was. Again, the Giants. Well, we have a former manager of him. He'll sign with us. He likes the Bay Area. It doesn't matter. We need people that want to be proud wearing the San Francisco Giants unis. You know, and like I watched today, I see Gilbert likes to be a Giant. But a lot of these other guys, I don't see all fired up. You know, it's just one of those things. It used to be, you know, like Ramos. We fell in love with Ramos. Now he's with New York. He's the same player. He's just not that good. But we hype these guys so much. The biggest problem with the chat and Giants fans is you listen to the Giants front office and the hype machine. Mm-hmm. My God, the Giants have the 4th best farm system. Yeah, but did you see the top 3 guys aren't coming to the majors for at least 4 years? We might have the best 4, you know, but, you know, I'm sorry, but what are we going to do now? How can we make a difference? You know, and we already know the Giants, we all blame the ownership, including Buster. We don't want to spend money. We didn't even go over the tax thing this year. I think we were like 32 because of the trade deadline. We're like 32 million below. Mm-hmm. And they're just happy with that. You know, it's bad. What are you going to do?
You know, and there's also the passing the buck, Eric. And again, this guy gives me such great stuff to work with. But Senior says Farhan signed Chapman. Wrong. Well, that's what I would have said. But then everybody said, no. They were quick to, well, no, it's Buster. And this is like he's given the middle finger to Farhan, and this is Buster's move. Well, it can't be both.
Yeah, Farhan did not want to give him a no trade clause, and Buster stepped in.
Farhan didn't want to go for 5 years either. Yeah, right?
We will give it to you if we do the no trade clause. We want you to be a Giant because we need a third baseman, and it was a bad move on Buster. That's what he did. He basically, you know, again. No, this is before he was announced, but he was one of the owners, and he's the one that okayed it. You know how we all blame the other big owner? When you're going to spend a lot of money, the owners have to okay it. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. And, you know, it was a bad move. I mean, we asked this last night. Beside Arias, can you name one thing that Buster's done good in the last 2 years of signings?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Andrew Baggerly had an article in The Athletic talked about that it was because of Buster Posey that helped get that deal done. Yes, Farhan was still Pobo, but it was the intervention of Buster Posey to get it done. It is Matt Chapman's extension is on Buster Posey. End of story. It is. That's how it got done.
It's the way she goes.
But that's what I'm saying. You understand where I'm trying to go with this? I'm not coming out of left field in making these opinions of mine. I'm just basing it on what we're seeing.
Facts.
Again, it's the same thing with Farhan. Remember when people were praising Farhan? Oh my God, we got out of these contracts. Well, he's the one that got you involved in the first place. You're going to praise a guy for getting out of a contract that he initially freaking started. It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't.
I thought that was
Good Lord.
It was seniors coming in hard at us now. Oh God. Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
But that's me just using what I see
Logic
and what I hear.
Common sense.
That's all it is. I mean, I want to try to keep bias out as much as possible. I got my own biases. There's no doubt about it. But when looking at what's going on here, it's like, come on, what's going on?
I'd be happy with a little bit of this, Lou. You know, Lou's got the green shirt going today. I'd
Oh,
be happy.
here,
I haven't even been able to pull that out of my butt for a while, guys.
You
Jesus.
haven't.
Hey, what about this? Come on.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we haven't seen any of that.
We haven't even. Lou and I got the new one because Lou and I do a little radio show on Sunday mornings, and we used to bring this one. We haven't got much coverage out of that one. Getting lucky, we don't win enough to pull that out.
No. Hey, tomorrow. Well, we won't see Ramos. We won't see Ramos.
Eric, are you a big fan? Give me one big hit off that album.
Nope.
Lou,
Got another for you. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Get lucky. It's over. It's over.
Oh, we got some.
wasn't that album? Wasn't that the album we had a little tune called "Turn Me Loose"?
Turn Me Loose was on the first album.
Oh, okay.
With
Queen of the Broken Hearts.
Hey, remember that? Hey.
Was, the fourth one.
Oh, see, I gotta. This is why I hired Lou to do the radio show with me. I'm the face of the franchise. Lou's he backs me on all this stuff. Look at that. Call on Lou. Lou is like my chat GPT.
I was just a big fan of Loverboy. I saw Loverboy when they opened up for Bryan Adams, and then Loverboy exploded. Oh, the Reese's Pieces never let you down.
My God,
great
dude.
movie E.T.
Angel Reese.
Yep. And did you know M&M's passed up that opportunity to be the candy? Idiots.
Yep.
Idiots.
That
we're
put
surrounded
Reese's
by
Pieces
them,
on the map.
Jesus.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't agree. Oh my God, is he just? I think this is trolling. Posey was inexperienced for sure, and up until the Devers trade, he was pretty bad. But since then, he's been pretty solid. He hasn't. He's been solid. What has he done?
He
signed our center fielder, who's not even getting paid, not even playing.
Yeah. He signed. He signed Hauser. He signed Malley. He signed Hinches. He signed Foley. Come on.
Foley hadn't pitched in 2 years, and we signed him.
My God.
Terrible.
My God, that's not solid. I'm sorry, Senior. That's not solid.
He does moves that are bad. Don't forget, we're still this. This is the backdrop we should be rolling
100%,
with.
100%.
Anyway, I wish I could. I've even tried it today. God love him. I've tried, Eric. I've tried to throw him a bone once in a while. Senior, but it's always senior. I've been riding him pretty hard, but he keeps coming with this material, Eric. It's you ever get the guy who's putting on his show, stand-up comedian, and there's the heckler who just keeps feeding him the material. That's the way I feel with Senior. He keeps dumping. You want to fire it at me, you got to take it right back.
Keeps the conversation rolling. I'll give him that. Hey, he's entrenched in his thought, and that's fine, right? I'm not here.
Yeah, but he just said San Francisco is not a destination, and this is a guy who's cheering on the A's in sack of tomatoes. Come on, man.
Who was that? What was it? Steve Summers, right? Sack of tomatoes.
Well, he worked in Sacramento too.
He did. I remember him when I was a kid. I was like, man, this guy sounds familiar. When I was over there on New York Giants Preservation Society, I was like, I've seen this guy. I was like, that's right. He was a sportscaster for a couple of years.
Well, he was a little plumper too. He lost a lot of weight and he had health problems. He's no spring chicken either. He's got
he's up in age. He's up in his age.
Hey, I just want to say one thing before we get out of here. Senior, it's going to be rough now. Where have you been all season? It's been rough since day 4. Day 1 when we lost to the Yankees. But it's been rough since game 4. We've had no bullpen. We've had maybe 2.5 starters.
Yeah.
We've had no leadoff guy. We've had no closer, no eighth inning guy, no bench, no nothing. So,
But they still have enough fans paying them good hard-earned money here, Lou.
yeah.
Hey, I called it. Hey. I called it the preseason. Do you remember the night I said to you, Eric, in the preseason? I said, and it came true today. There's going to be games we score 12 and the other team's going to score 13. Well, today was a pretty prime example of that, wasn't it, Lou?
Yeah.
Wasn't it, Eric?
Yeah. Good call.
Hey. And you know what? If we're doing that, I did say, just wait for Devers. He's going to come around.
Yeah, he did.
And he has come around in a big way.
You know something else you like to say? Let's get the hell
out of here.
I got work to do, so I'm going to pack out right now. You guys can wrap it up if you want.
No morning show, guys, tomorrow. And if anyone's visiting us,
no show.
34, come join us.
Shutting it down. It's gotten so bad, we're shutting it down.
We're shutting it down. Exactly. We'll be back. What is it? Some Friday. We'll be back Friday. Yep.
48-hour union break. That's what it is.
Hey, guys, have fun. And if you got nothing going on tomorrow afternoon, come down to Longbridge Pizza. We'll be hanging out there, and then we'll be going to the game. I don't know who's. Hey, you know what? I can guarantee you, there's probably going to be tickets available. So if you want to go see the game tomorrow night.
Oh no, Eric! Tomorrow.
Oh, it's drone show. Oh, maybe not,
dude. And you know how many people? There are people from all over the world in town for this Pokemon.
Yeah, because Pokemon convention.
Yeah.
So,
see again, people are going to be at the game and they're going, "What the hell is this sport they're playing? When's the drone show?" That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Do I get a giveaway today?
Yeah.
Let's
get the hell out of here.
See ya.
All right. See you guys. Enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you guys Friday. Again,
see you, boys.
If you guys are doing nothing tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. See ya.
See you, Luke.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.